Discovering the Horseman Within with Ken McNabb, presented by Weaver Leather.
You know, I don't know if there's any one word that suits horse training better than development, because honestly, that's what you're doing here. You're taking a raw lump of clay and you're developing it into something you want it to be. If you're building hunter jumpers or cutters or ranch horses, trail horses, doesn't matter, just horses you have fun on. You're still developing what you want this horse to be. So what did you do? You took the raw lump of clay and you took a plan and you said, here's where I want to end up and here's where I am. And you start a step-by-step approach all the way through. So you develop this horse all the way along. It's the same thing that God does with us in our lives. He starts out and he says, here's what you are, but here's the plan that I have for you. Here's where I would like you to go. Now, because we are humans, we have a free will. We don't have to follow that plan. But if we wake up each day and say, all right, Lord, where do you have me going today? What would you have me do? Then that plan starts moving along. I can tell you things in my own life where I knew my plans had all gone awry. Nothing was working the way I wanted it to work. And God was like, that's okay, Ken, because I'm still moving things along. And I personally wasn't hearing that, didn't know that. Those pieces were still moving, still coming along. So don't get discouraged in your horse training. Don't get discouraged in life. Don't get discouraged in raising children. When things get hard, they're going to get hard. That's a guarantee. You're going to have rough days and rough times. Instead, realize that's part of the development. That's part of the plan. That's part of how we get forward. And you actually cannot, you know, if you think of finished furniture, you can't take really smooth, beautiful wood. It doesn't grow that way. It grows in a rough version. And it has to be sanded down and turned into something beautiful. It has to be developed. And that's the way everything we do is. That's the way our lives are. Sometimes I wonder if God doesn't get tired of sanding on me and going, Ken, come on, just turn into pretty furniture, would you? But that's the beautiful thing about him. He is not impatient with us. Instead, he is absolutely forever patient and forever willing, as long as we are striving to glorify and honor him, to show us where he would like us to go. It's the same thing in every area of our life, whether it's leadership at the job place, horse training, or raising our children. We develop forward if we have a plan.